Ibiza is really a mountain in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea, which is linked to the Pyrenees Mountains. It's a chain of mountain that goes underwater. And today we're going to do an exercise to clean ourselves and clean the waters around us and pray for them. So I'd like you to take a big breath in and big breath out. And as you breathe out, you're going to expand the energy field that's around you. You can call it your aura. You can see it as a bubble. You can call it whatever you like, but there's this energy that surrounds you. And you can imagine that every time you breathe out, it's growing bigger and bigger. When you breathe in, it retracts slowly a little bit, and as you breathe out, it keeps growing bigger. Until your aura or your energy field is so big and wide that it actually reaches the sea. And if you're inland, very far away from the sea, it doesn't matter. It will just take you a little bit longer, but you'll get there. Eventually, your aura will be so wide that you'll reach the sea, whichever sea is closest to you. Now that you're feeling that you're over water, you're going to grow your energy field a little more and imagine that it's like a balloon, getting tighter and tighter as it gets bigger and bigger. And if there's anything sticking to that balloon, at some point the balloon will be so wide, so big, the edges will be so tight that everything that is sticking to it will fall into the sea. Imagine any dark spot, any negative emotion, any pain that you're experiencing, anything that you would like to be cleansed from, to wash, is falling into the sea right now, and you can hear the sound bloop, bloop, bloop as it falls into the water. And it's not a problem for the sea. It's really not a problem for her to clean it, because you are surrounded with billions of cubic water, salty water, and all this salt is going to clean anything that you would like to shed off today. And as this falls into the water, you can also ask to open a light tunnel if you wish, or just let the angels do that for you, and give thanks to the sea and give thanks to the angels. Now we're going to call the energy back to our body. So what we're going to do is breathe in and out slowly. And every time we breathe out, we imagine that the energy or the aura is slowly coming back to us, like a balloon, losing its air, but very slowly, gradually. So you can feel it or see yourself just flying back over the water, reaching the shore. Then you fly over the mainland, wherever you are, back to the city, back to the village, back to your house, or your flat, or your room, or wherever you may be. Call that energy back to you. Now that you feel new and renewed, fresh, we're going to get to the second part, which is actually blessing the water. So the way I like to do it is to think of the rivers that flow into the sea, whichever sea you'd like to bless. So in our case, the Mediterranean Sea. Most of the river comes through the Nile, and then there's other main rivers that bring water to the sea. But today we're going to focus our attention on the Nile, the great river Nile that flows through Africa. Now there's two main sources of the Nile. There's the White Nile and the Blue Nile. So we're going to follow the White Nile first, as it flows from Burundi to Rwanda. Just imagine, make a mental map, and imagine you're having a bird's vision of that river and following it. And as you fly over the river and follow its course, just imagine you're lighting it up with your love, with your lights, and this river is just being filled with your light, and all the country around it is being blessed with that love and that light. So we're flying over Burundi, then Rwanda. We're a very fast bird. We're going over Tanzania and Uganda, over to Sudan, and also South Sudan, and we're flowing into Egypt, and all the way to the sea, the Mediterranean Sea. And we're lighting all these countries with our love. Now we're going to follow the Blue Nile, which starts in Ethiopia. And we're going to bless that river, bless Ethiopia. Flow into Sudan, bless Sudan. And then we're also going to get to Egypt, bless Egypt, and flow into the Mediterranean Sea. Now the Mediterranean Sea is an amazing place because it connects so many different cultures, so many different countries. It's a fascinating place to me. I love it so much. So now we're going to bless all of these countries that are surrounding the Mediterranean Sea. And we're going to start with Spain, France, Monaco, Italy, Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Montenegro, Albania, Greece, Turkey, Syria, Lebanon, Israel, Egypt, Libya, Tunisia, Algeria, Morocco, and we'll include Malta and Cyprus. These are the island countries in the sea. Let's bless all of these countries today and every single person that lives there. And now we're going to move on to the next part, which is blessing all of the living beings that are in the sea. There's so many different kinds of living being in the Mediterranean Sea that you can do it different ways. Sometimes I feel very strongly to pray for a certain type of animal, bird, fish, whale, mammal, whatever. And so I'm just focus all my thoughts, my loving thoughts and my attention onto this species. Other times I just feel like doing a global prayer and ask for blessings for all of them. That's really however you feel to do, whatever your heart speaks to you and tells you to do is the right way to pray. So let's say today I want to pray for the dolphins, because there are a lot of dolphins in the Mediterranean Sea, and I just want to send my appreciation to them, my love, and just hope that their families are doing well, they're having a happy life, that they're safe, that they're enjoying their time. Just send whatever wonderful thought you want to send to them. And your gratitude for their presence. And once again, when we're done, we can just go back to that great body of water, the sea itself, and all the lessons that she brings, all the strength, all the wonderful presence that she has. And just send our love and our appreciation to the sea.